Welcome to LHTV for the week of December 16th. I'm Shayna Jaskolka, and I'm here to give you a rundown of our top news stories. The most read news story of this week were actually two profiles, one on one of our teachers, Fred Newell, and the other on our student, Lauren Rudy. Make sure to check those out on thelittlehawk.com. The second most read story was our LH pin cam with our wrestlers. The third most read story of the week was our horoscopes. Apparently, there's a feud going on between Scorpios and Geminis. I'd make sure to watch out for them. And if you're an Aquarius like me, apparently there's $500 hidden somewhere in the lower lot. We'll see who gets there first. This week in sports, our girls basketball team is ranked number 1 in the state, our boys swimming team is ranked number 8, and our wrestlers are in the top 10. Have you ever wanted to know which state is worse, Texas or New Jersey? Watch our 59-question interview with Mr. Burkle to find out which is worse. It's on thelittlehawk.com and on all of our social media. Seniors, make sure you turn in your senior photos and your senior quotes by December 20th. If they're not in by the 20th, they will not be in our yearbook. And for us to have senior quotes, at least 50% of the senior class need to turn in quotes. So make sure you get your photos and quotes in before December 20th. You can turn them in on Google Classroom, or you can bring in a hard copy. We have a new thing here at City High called FlexiSketch. Either a teacher can request that you come to their classroom for advisory, or you can go in and ask to go to their classroom for advisory. A tutorial on how students can ask to go to a classroom for advisory is in the link below. And now we have our weekly advice with Mr. Bacon. Hi, Mr. Bacon.
Hi,
How are you
Shayna.
doing today?
Oh, really well, thank you.
All right, so what is your weekly piece of advice for our Little Hawks here?
Well, Shayna, I have some good news for you, and that's that today is a daily double. It's a daily double. That's right. So, piece of advice number 1 is one of my favorite quotations that I sometimes like to share with others. I heard it once, and it's always stuck with me, and I'm not saying I'm perfect at this by any means, but it's good advice for us to remember, and that is the phrase, be kinder than is necessary, give more than people expect. Think about it. Be kinder than you really have to be. Just a little bit nicer and give a little bit more than you have to do. I think if you do those things, super successful, Little Hawks. Number 2 is we're going to get you started with the Freewheelin' Bob Dylan. Okay, if I had to start somewhere, I think my first Dylan album, the Freewheelin' Bob Dylan, a good place to start. So I share that with you, and I think you check it out, and you're going to have a great winter break listening to the Freewheelin' Bob Dylan, being kinder than is necessary.